not doing any hay right now, but we have always something else going on. So because of, you know, a lot different tractors, we use them for different implements, and we needed the tractor that I drove to roll beans earlier on something else. Anyway, so last night I learned to drive this one. Anyway, at first I was not. First of all, I don't love everything about farming, and I was tired, and the sun was setting, and there again, dirty windshields, but all I could see going the one way was the reflection of my own sweatshirt in the thing. So I was not in the windshield, I know what it's called. So I wasn't super happy, but we're gonna roll this. Any stones, we'll push them down. The combine will just kind of float over these rocks, but we still want to push them down. So anyway, my maiden voyage in this thing, I'd never driven it before, but it pivots right in the middle. And just like when you tell your kids or your grandkids, you put them on a riding lawnmower and you like, just stay away from the trees. Just go straight, go over here, don't even go anywhere. And where do they go? First thing they do is go right to the tree. So my first row that I chose was along the woods, which goes curves and around and everything else. So for a little bit, I was kind of like had that, you know, the first time you drove the car by yourself with your driver's license and you just had to smirk and smile. I kind of had that. Also was going in like turtle speed until I finally figured it out. And I tell you what, it was so cool. I had never seen them actually fold this up. It's like those tires come down, whoop, and it's the coolest thing ever. One thing, not only are we rolling rocks, but you get to find some treasures in the field. Oh my gosh, it's a metal. Yeah, you don't need that going through any kind of a piece of equipment. So basically the bottom of the door is above my head, and I'm like 5'4". So, oh my gosh, look at these big old tires. This would be like a grandson's dream to drive this. Close to the farm, we've got a hay bind Chad's servicing out. We've got a load of hay there that he's gonna go unload so that we can go get the next field. Brian's already in the hay field. We've got black beans planted here. You know, the kind that you eat when you go out to a Mexican restaurant. I'll go a little slow here for the moment. One thing that I have to wrap my head around on this, I was like, oh no, but can I drive over stuff more than once? Because with the, you know, we talk about hay, and don't drive in the hay, and try not to drive any more than you have to, and it's time to clean that ditch out, looks like. But he's like, no, this doesn't matter. It's because of the big, I'm like, oh my word, how am I going to keep the I know I just jump thoughts. I do that a lot. How am I going to keep, you know, the tires off of, how am I going to keep the tires off of the bean row? Well, no, it's fine, he says. The big old tires are fine. I'm like, oh my word. So, yep, had my little, I just, like, I think this is when it's really important to know the why, right? Why do we do this? Why are we using this tractor? Why does this matter? And so understanding that it's not like raking hay where I should only go over something one time. I could actually retrace my steps, and if I went over a spot more than once, that was fine. So I saw that pretty little weed the other day with the white flowers. So yeah, our property is divided here by a little creek. Okay, well, enough of this. So I gotta turn up the speed, get going a little bit faster, so we can make some good progress today. Or I spent a good time this morning getting caught up on laundry. I got a few meals prepped because we live in a grab and go, but trying to be healthy. So okay, bye for now.